All right, thanks again for the fill, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing 6 boxes of English Premier League Prizm Breakaway edition. 6 boxes of the Breakaway edition. Number 20. Those are your teams right there. I am Soccer Breakers FC. If you're interested in joining my breaks, join our Facebook group, Soccer Breakers FC. Check us out on our website, www.soccerbreakersfc.com. Follow us on Instagram, Soccer Breakers. If watching on YouTube, guys, make sure you do click the little subscribe button. I'm on 5 nights a week, and thank you to the 26 of you that hit the like button already. Really appreciate that, guys. Hitting that like button helps us out. And no, I never got any copyright violations for the anthem for the Champions League. Or for that little intro, the World Cup intro, all that stuff I used to play, never hit me. In fact, most of the copyright violations I got, like a lot of times, what would happen is they would like ban my videos in certain countries. So people in the U.S. could actually still see them, but I remember like Australia, like people in Australia couldn't because for whatever reason I played some song and. So I'm not exactly sure. I'm sure some songs are okay, some songs aren't. I just don't want to take a chance because I'm not sure which ones are and which ones aren't. And plus, it's not like my channel is monetized. I think it would be different if your channel was monetized. So I don't have YouTube monetized, meaning I don't make any money from people watching my videos. What they don't want you to do is like, you know, playing music and then having people listen and getting paid for it when it's not your contact. Which I can understand that, but the weird part is like most of the music I play is from YouTube anyway. So all these songs you can, let's say you want to listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers or The Cure or Depeche Mode or whoever it is, every one of their songs is on YouTube already. So I'm just playing YouTube music in the background, so I really didn't know what the problem was there. But anyway, I guess it's still a problem. Because I guess maybe YouTube pays them for those songs. Yeah, some special effects. I used to do that. Like before, whenever I'd see a big hit, I used to play, you know, some kind of dun 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 dun, little White Stripes for you or something there. Yeah, I got a record deal. We all set. Huh? What's that Target?
You need to get a laundry basket. Do you need anything?
You need to get what? Oh, Target. I don't know, lemonade maybe? Good stuff. Not the limeade, the regular lemonade? If you see it, if not, I won't. Alright. Staples easy button. Guys, just to let you know, tomorrow night I am going to a Padres game tomorrow night, which is a 7 p.m. start. So I'm guessing it's going to be about 7 to 10. So I may not be able to get on at night until 10:30, 11. So I was thinking maybe tomorrow I'll try to jump on during the day. Maybe get on at like noon or something. So it'll be day breaks for US and early evening breaks in Europe, if I can swing that. And then maybe I can get on at night, but I thought maybe we'll take one Friday night and make it like Friday day or something. What do I think of Mount? I like Mount. I'm high on Mount. The next big one to come out is Obsidian, I think. Sounds East Coast, sounds good. Alright, Andrew, I'll see what I can do, man. Yeah, I know. I'm usually like super late. I gotta change my hours. I don't, being 53 and staying up till 5 a.m. every night do not go well together. Or at least mix it up a little bit. So are the Padres. My Padres were kicking butt and then they fell apart there. My boy Yu Darvish. Hey, I still got some good years left in me, I hope. I'm gonna say 50's the new 30, I don't know about that, but go Phillies. Hey, I grew up a Philly fan, actually. I grew up a Philly and 76er and Eagle fan before I got transplanted to the left coast. Yeah, retired from law, that's right. Can't complain about that. I had to shell out $550 today to the California State Bar. I got a final notice, pay $550 or your legal law license will be suspended. I was like, dang, I better pay them the $550, even though I don't use it, but I still have a hard time just letting it go. Yeah, I was born in New York, but as a kid I lived in Philadelphia area. I was, but only from the age till I was about 6 years old. I lived in Media, Pennsylvania, which is outside of Philadelphia. And I lived in actually northwest. What was it? Anyway, North Philly. What is it? Northwest, northeast? I forget. I think it's northeast. I was really young, but then I went back to Philadelphia for college. I went to Villanova, so I went to high school in California, but then undergrad I went to Villanova, and then came back to California, worked as an engineer for 3 years, and then decided to go to law school. And that's how I ended up in San Diego, because I came to San Diego for law school. Ended up going to University of San Diego for law school, and then that's how I met my wife. She was undergrad while I was at law school, and been here ever since. I moved to San Diego in '92 to start law school, and then that's going to be 30 years. Yeah, there was an auto there somewhere. I did see an auto. Yep, Philly. My freshman year at Villanova, we won the national championship, so. Yeah, my family, my dad was from Iran, my mom's American Italian, but my mom, born and raised in a small town in Pennsylvania called Shamokin, PA. So all my mom's family was from Shamokin. Nobody lives there anymore. Everybody moved away, but they all live in Allentown, Philly, around that area now. But yeah, growing up as a kid, my grandmother was in Shamokin, and we'd always spend Christmases in Shamokin, Pennsylvania, and a little coal mine town. And my mom's family is you know, Italian and Slovakian immigrants immigrated to the U.S. probably late 1800s, early 1900s. Mertztown, okay. Yeah, I still have my aunt lives in Allentown. I have cousins in Allentown. I have 2 first cousins, and my mom only has 1 sister, and her family's, like I said, originally from Shamokin, but they've all kind of moved away. I have some family, cousins, you know, this second cousins in Philadelphia area. All right, Mateo, see you in a little bit, and get some sleep. What you Shamokin? That's right, smokin' and Shamokin. That's what they used to say, smokin' and Shamokin. The church in Shamokin was the first church to have electric lighting, have light bulbs in it. That was pretty awesome. Because Thomas Edison was from, what is it, Sunbury, which is like right down the road from Shamokin. So Thomas Edison was from that neck of the woods. Yeah, what's going on with Fatih? Fatih's injury and everything. We haven't been doing the Fatih song. I gotta start doing, prices got so expensive on Chrome. We got a couple boxes. I think I got like 5-6 boxes of Chrome Hobby left, and 4 or 5 boxes of the, of those, what do you call them? Sapphire. You're the one for me, Fatih. You're the one I really, really love. That's right, the Fatih song. All right, here we go. I don't know, Giuseppe. It's a hard call. The hard part now is without grading. Well, I guess if you hit a big one, you can do the $300 grading. And yeah, I mean, it's a gamble because, you know, you could hit a $20,000, $30,000 card out of there. If you get a numbered Holland, it's worth paying the $300 to get it, you know, get it graded. Berg, but the difference is you used to come out ahead even if you got a base Holland because you get it graded. But now, do you want to pay $300 to get a base Holland graded and then sell it for, you know, if it doesn't score a 10? You know, you're not gonna be ahead. Milivojevic. So that's what makes it hard. Without grading, it's tough. Soyuncu. I mean, you can still grade with Beckett, but obviously PSA is the preferred grader. Foden. Yeah, I guess the BGS. The problem with BGS is it's very, 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 very hard to get a 10. So if you're content with like a 9 grade, 9.5 grade, that's fine. Roberts. But like PSA 10 Holland Sapphire base versus a 9.5 BGS is, you know, you're talking a fairly substantial difference in price. Redmond to 195. The first select sold out? Alright, that's cool. Redmond. Yeri Mina. Yeah, I get the feeling we're going to have a very busy night. Bednarek to 49. Yeah. No, before COVID it was great. It's just everything went crazy in the last, I mean, Jimenez, they said they got more, like, I mean, they're getting like 10 times the amount of volume that they used to. Oh yeah, I would agree, Luke. If it's a PSA 10, it would be right now in this market. Absolutely. Paul Pogba. Mopai to 195. Burnley. Minamino. Thiago Silva. Son. Reece James. Silver. Yeah, Sapphire, they are very pretty. Man, I wish I would have bought more. I was selling them at $4.50 a box. Who knew? Yeah, that's awesome, Luke. That probably, one card probably paid for all your boxes. Saint Maximin to 195. Boom shakalaka. What's that number 2? Oh, is that just the base? I thought it was a gold. It's not a gold. Anyway, it's just a stadium card. Molineux Stadium for the Wolves. The gold color is just because the Wolves are yellow. Thought it was going to be like a number to 10. Molineux Stadium. Yeah, it didn't look gold. Bruno. Enda Stevens. Purple to 99, Dwight McNeil, Burnley. That is Gabriel Jesus. Thiago Alcantara. Blue, Serge Aurier. Scores Club, Danny Ings. Lo Celso, Giovanni Lo Celso. Brown to 25, Musa Sissoko. Sissoko for Tottenham. Billy Sharp. Guiata. Livermore to 195. Atmosphere Wolves. Ooh, there he is. Chicharito. Boom diddy shaka. Did they use Chicharito's auto on one of Ronaldo's cards? We could have got a Chicharito with a Ronaldo auto on it. Yeah, 16 select has been a while. Other than personal boxes, I haven't done any breaks. Yeah, prices on that jumped too. We were selling it at like $500 a box, and now they're up to like $750 a box. The last like 2-3 weeks, they jumped again. Because I used to be able to get them for like $450, $500. Now I can't get them for under $650, $700 anymore. So, McCarthy. Emergent Calvert-Lewin. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll do some more PYTs. Calvert-Lewin. Just because, you know, it got so expensive. One box. I guess I could go back to that. I wanted to give this a try and see how it did. The, you know, the random teams. Oh yeah, Bundesliga museum. Well, anything with Holland in it just went nuts. So like, look at, it doesn't matter. Bundesliga Chrome, like, went from already insane to like crazy. It's like 4,000 a box now. $50,000 a case for a Bundesliga museum. That is just like unbelievable. Then you've got, you know, Bundesliga Museum, which went from $275 a box to like $850 a box. Well, 1,000. I mean, blowout's 1,000 a box now. Doing well, Renee. Thank you. Doing well. Thank you for asking. Anyway, yeah, even oh, like the other one, finest soccer. How about that? Topps Finest went from like $350 a box to like $2,000 a box or something. The one with Salzburg Hollands in it. And Champions League Museum, I'm sure, is the same because, you know. I mean, I do believe in Holland long term. Leeds United. I mean, I personally, I don't know. I mean, I like Holland better than I like Mbappe myself. But those are the two guys that are really woolly bully. You know, because soccer, it's all about goals. And, you know, it's like football and quarterbacks. You could be like a, you know, amazing receiver or running back, but you're just not going to get the kind of money you get for a quarterback. Lanzini. Soccer, it's the forwards. You could have like the best defender in the world, but it's not going to be the same. Chelsea Football Club. Boom Diddy Shaka. Nice one there. Chelsea Football Club logo card. There you go. That was Mike. I'm not sure. Sapphire PSA. No, I don't think they're going for that much. Are they? The Holland base cards? I don't think bases go for 75, but hey, I wouldn't surprise. At this point, nothing surprises me. Yeah. Nacho to 195. Atmosphere. I just hope Norway would make or make the World Cup, because his first World Cup card is going to be big. John McGinn. So, I mean, he wasn't in 2018. If he's in the 2022 World Cup Prizm. Tim Ream to 99. I doubt they're going to make it, but it would be pretty sick. Gomez. Wow, 24,000. You know, the thing about Immaculate is that it's very hard to grade, but still, $24,000. That is nuts. Greenwood. A little Greenwood to go with your Chicharito. Who's got Man U? Rob. Wow, sold for 7,000. PSA 10, Leon, or what? Cresswell. I'm assuming it was a PSA 10. Shelby to 195. De Gea. Wow, raw card? Holy crap. That's crazy. Nathan Redmond. I was looking through my old Immaculate cards, and there's a bunch of like junky cards. They were top loaded, but they weren't even like, and I was like, and I didn't have it in front because I put the nicer cards up front, and I found a numbered to 65 rookie Alfonso Davies. I looked up, and his base rookies are going for like $1,200-1,300 raw. I was like, whoa. Firmino to 49. Just had a $1,200 card sitting in my junk pile. Scores Club, Mitrovic. Small bone. I don't. I mean, I hope so, Luke. But from what I've heard, it doesn't sound very promising. Any thoughts on if the newest top? I mean, as soon as it comes out, Jake. Anything new that comes out, I will have, as long as it's a U.S. release, which Finest is. So but you know, usually like a couple of months or two before they start giving me allocations, letting me know that I'm getting the product. I haven't got any for Finest yet. I'm sure I will at some point, but the ones that I have gotten notice that I will be getting are Obsidian and the new Impeccable too. The Impeccable just like I got notice a couple days ago. Obsidian was more like a couple weeks ago. And I also got Topps Merlin, I guess. I don't know when that's coming out, but I got allocated Topps Merlin. Yeah, Fati, that's the thing. I mean, you know, he was the second biggest prospect behind Holland. He was like 1A and 1B, but yeah, Fati just yeah, that's why it's risky. These rookies are always just one injury away from Romeo from like getting killed as far as value goes too. David De Gea. Liam Cooper. That's what makes it fun. I mean, you follow a guy and you collect a guy that has potential, and hopefully it works out. Chris Basham. Mitrovic. Yeah. There he is. Boom Sakalaka. Bukayo Saka Prizm. Boom diddy. There you go, Arsenal. That's all you need is one card like that to okay, see, just that card alone, if you would have graded it and that comes a PSA 10, you're gonna be ahead, but well ahead, but now without grading it's tough. To 195 of Bowen. And I guess it's still better to grade BGS than not grade, I guess. I wish another company would, you know, become as readily accepted as PSA. It's hard when one company has a monopoly. It's just difficult. Because technically he was in Chronicles had, I think Chronicles had Saka Prizm in it, right? So technically, because he wasn't in last year's Prizm, he was just in the Prizm, I think, through Chronicles, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, it's also the market. You know, if the market adjusts and all of a sudden the like BGS 9.5, you know, Beckett 9.5 selling for similar to 10, then that would be fine. Or if like one of these other companies, but nobody really cares about those other two right now. But if their 10 cards started, you know, selling similar to PSA, then Diangana, it would be a different story. I don't know, I forget what they're even called, that HGC or whatever they are. Romeo to 49. Not anymore though, Luke. PSA 8, for some cards, you still can sell a PSA 8 for more than a raw, for like, let's say a Messi World Cup 2014 base. You know, 8s, you're okay. I mean, if you send the card in and you get an 8 back, you usually wouldn't lose money. 9, you'd be a little bit ahead. And 10, you'd be way ahead. But yeah, I got back some like PSA 5s and 6s. I was like, I couldn't believe it. I sent a bunch of 2014 World Cup, and some of the Neymars came back as 5 and 6. I was like, I don't know what the hell they were looking at. But yeah, obviously if it scores a 7 or less, you're gonna lose value. You're better off, you know, not grading it. Hector, 8's probably about even, but not now. I mean, on a $300 submission, you're gonna lose money on an 8 for sure. It's called a top loader. Leo, these things are called top loaders. Yeah. I mean, before too, I mean, when it was, that's why people were like grading everything. I mean, people were grading junk cards. I mean, they were grading like $10 base cards, O'Shea, because if it came back, you know, a PSA 10, all of a sudden that $10 base card was like a $100 card. If it came back a 9, you know, you still got like 20 bucks for it. You're still, you know, okay. Because it only cost like 10 bucks to grade when you were doing those bulk submissions. But now, it's kind of got crazy, honestly. I'm not crazy about the amount of all that base cards getting graded was getting crazy. I mean, I understand Messi, Ronaldo, Haaland, Mbappe, but, you know, they were grading like anybody, basically. No, Logan, I agree, and usually that's why, like with autograph cards, more people would go with Beckett, but you can't argue with the return on investment. If you have 100, you know, base Hollands out of, you know, whatever Chrome, you're going to get much better money value PSA grading it versus Beckett grading it on the return, just because the 10s are going to sell so much better than the 9.5s. And what are the odds of getting a 10 on Beckett are like, I mean, for every 10 10s you get with PSA, you're going to be lucky to get 110 out of Beckett. Bartley. Diangana. Randy, you go to the website down there. There's like a million different breaks, so you got to decide what you want to join. Holler. What product? There are Premier League products. There are, you know, other products. We have all kinds of promotional breaks. Fabio Silva. Better off watching or watch some of our videos, get a feel for what product you like, and then just keep in mind that, it is risky, so you don't always come out with cards in every break. Although a product like this, you will get cards for sure. 21 of 25. Patricio. Some of the more expensive products you don't always hit. Going well, Chris. Thank you. Chris, I don't know much about HGA, honestly. I mean, that's what I'm saying. The problem is they may be very reliable, but people have the impression of HGA that a 10 HGA doesn't mean that much because they give out 10s like they give out, you know, so they basically give out easy grades. And because of that reputation, it may not even be true. An HGA 10 won't get you anywhere close to the value of a PSA 10, even though the card might be just as nice. And, you know, so that's the problem with it. Maybe someday they'll be accepted. Atmosphere. You know, if you just want your card slabbed, sure, that's not a problem. There's an auto there. I mean, they're going to slab your card. Some of them, I don't know if it's that one that does the color slabs. They look kind of cool. A little gimmicky, but some people like them. But the problem is, are you going to be able to resell that card for the same kind of value that you would get out of PSA? Answer, unfortunately, right now is no. All right, here we go. Boom, shakalaka. A little Gareth Bale. Boom diddy shaka. I was ready to see Gareth McCulley, and then I'm like, no, right, Gareth. Tottenham, Rob. It may be, but Logan, I'm not so easy anymore. But HGA, you know, if you take an HGA 10 card and a PSA 10 card, you know, the PSA HGA 10 won't. I don't know. Does an HGA 10 sell better? Even I would hope they sell better than a PSA 9 at least. But let's say you have a HGA 10 base. I don't know. Messi 2014 Prizm. Its PSA 10 sells for 1,000. His HGA 10 will probably sell for 500, if I had to guess. And the HGA 10 may actually be a cleaner card for all you know. Oh, really? Gareth McCulley's going for 5? I didn't mean to disrespect Mr. McCulley. Yeah, that is surprising. I would have thought like 20 bucks. Davis. And that's the other thing. The autographs, I think, in soccer, autographs are undervalued. They're starting to come back. Just like Eminence was way undervalued. I mean, it wasn't making sense that Messi PSA 10 base cards from 2014 World Cup were selling for more than Messi's Eminence autos on card, which was nuts. I mean, Messi base cards were selling for $3-4 grand. Messi Eminence autos were selling for like 1,500. Now, of course, they're selling for 10, 12,000, but this was like a year ago. And I feel that soccer autos are undervalued. A lot of the autos, outside of like Holland and guys that are associated with rookie autos, but just talking about autos in general of the star players, you can still get autos very reasonably, in my opinion. And eventually, I think they are going to catch up. Atmosphere, Brighton, Hove Albion. Yeah, Messi Ronaldo autos were 2-3 grand. Yeah, I mean, I was buying Messi and Ronaldo autos for 1,000 each for, you know, a year ago, and then they jumped a little bit. Sissoko, you could get them for 1,200, 1,300. Then they started jumping a little bit. People started learning about Eminence. I think now people know about Eminence, so it's and how nice it looks. Rodrigo Silva. Mings to 99. I mean, I love Eminence. To me, Eminence is, I like Eminence so much more than Flawless, but Flawless, some people, Flawless seems to sell better. Ederson. Yeah, thank you, Sandeep. All right, last box. Let's do it. There's Pulisic. After this, we are doing Impeccable. Soyuncu, and then after that, I think is the only break that's sold out currently. The Select from Jersey Palooza. Gabrielle, $1.99. Go to the store. Just click on that there, see what's sold out. All right, Jersey Palooza 381 is sold out. Ooh, Topps Bundesliga Museum is sold out. 23, Impeccable sold out. 20 we're doing right now. Oh, Donruss 208 we did already, right? So 209 is sold out. I think I'm pretty sure we already did Donruss 208. Did we do Donruss 208? Yeah, I think we did Donruss 208. Anyway, I'll double check that, but I'm pretty sure we did 208 already. 209 is the one we haven't done. Virgil van Dijk. Yeah, we got a lot to break tonight. Fleck. Maitland-Niles. Yeah, I'm excited about that Bundesliga. Bundesliga has jumped like crazy. Mopai. Keita. There's Greenwood again. Yeah, I did 208. That's what I thought. I thought I did 208. Yeah, I don't know if I priced them incorrect. Generally speaking, the cheaper teams sell really quick in those Jersey Palooza breaks because even the cheap teams can win the jerseys. Yeah, we got a Eusebio this time in the Jersey Palooza, which is his stuff is very pricey. Neves, I'm sure it's not a secret, but yeah, that jersey is definitely the most expensive that at least as far as my cost goes. Newcastle United. I was trying to get a Maradona for it, but I couldn't get a Maradona, so we did the Eusebio. Jersey Palooza. Basically, there are when I do a Jersey Palooza promo, if the break is a Jersey Palooza break, for example, this is not a Jersey Palooza break, so you cannot win a spot in Jersey Palooza from this break. But the Jersey Palooza breaks are currently are 16 select, 16 black gold, and I don't know if it's 16, 17, I think aficionado. So if you join the select Jersey Palooza break, if I draw whoever gets the card closest to 99 without going over, so let's say, for example, if this was a Jersey Palooza break, I don't know. Oh, look at that. That would be gold. If this was a Jersey Palooza break, that card would be a winner right there. 99 of 99. So that card could not be beat. You could tie it with another 99, but that's the highest number you can get. 100 is no good. 99 is the best. 98 is the second best. So closest to 99 without going over wins a spot in Jersey Palooza. Now, if you win a spot in Jersey Palooza, there are 40 winners. Okay, so at the end, once those 40 breaks are over, I'm going to take those 40 names and I put them into the randomizer, and it's going to come out 1 through 40. Whoever gets number 1 gets to pick first. Whoever gets number 2 gets to pick second, all the way to number 40. So obviously you want to end up as long as you end up in the top 15, 20, you're going to get one of the star top player jerseys. If you end up tomorrow towards the bottom, you'll end up with like some of the lesser jerseys, like John Stones or a Oxlade-Chamberlain or a Joe Hart. You know, those are usually the last 5 or 6 to go. Brownhill. But like if you look at the top 20, 25, you're going to get superstars. Brownhill. But I have to do it that way, otherwise the value would just be crazy. But this way, it price averages it down because we have some, you know, $100 jerseys, and then we have, you know, $700-800 jerseys in there. Schlupp. Yeah, I tell you what, jersey prices, not as crazy as card prices, but I used to be able to get like Messi, Ronaldo jerseys for like 200, 250 on the wholesale market, and now you can't touch them for under 500, 450. It's like everything is like Pele. I used to get Pele jerseys for $100, 150 tops, and now you can't touch Pele for under 400. You know? So all these jerseys that you used to be able to get cheap can't anymore. Tyler Roberts. There he is, Mr. Giovanni Dos Santos. Boom shakalaka. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Here comes the sun. I say. Yeah, exactly. The draft is on Facebook. If you can't draft on Facebook, you got to make sure you email me your picks. And if you don't draft on Facebook, you don't email me your picks, I basically pick for you. And I try to pick based on value, which generally means based on what I paid for them. It may not be current, you know, I may be wrong. So if you have a preference, make sure you get your picks in. Otherwise, you're stuck with whatever I pick for you. Yeah, I mean, if you have like the first pick, I'm not going to pick, you know, John Stones. You're going to get like, you know, one of the top guys. But still, you know, you may prefer Messi over Eusebio, but, you know, you're going to be stuck with whatever I pick for you. Yeah, I've heard a lot of hype about Chrome F1. I'm getting a few cases. I wish I could get more. I mean, they gave me a few cases, I guess, just to be nice. But, I mean, I did order it early. But if I would have known, I would have tried to get like 50 cases. Who knew? Giovanni Dos Santos. Yeah, sorry, Mike. That was not good for Chelsea. I mean, you got the one logo card, but not a single big one. All right, we got Soyuncu, Silva, Vitinha, Bruno, Son, Reece James, and Minamino. Numbered cards. Let's do the blues and the purples separate. All right, here we go. We've got a Calvert-Lewin Prizm. Then to 99, we got Mopai. We've got Redmond. Oh, that's what I can't see. Livermore. Aurier. St. Maximin. Jonjo Shelvey. That is Nacho. Romeu. Bowen. We've got Hector. Diangana. Sissoko. Brownhill. Gabriel. And Ruben Neves. Those are all to... Sorry, these aren't to 99. What are these? To 195. My bad. These are not to 90. Yeah. These are all to 195. Blue is to 195. To 99 is the purple. Purple is to 99. Yeah, we've got Thiago Silva, Soyuncu, McNeil, Ream, let's see these. Basham, Mings, Maitland-Niles, and Raul Jimenez. Then to 49, we've got Bednarek, we've got Bobby Firmino, Romero, and De Gea. To 25, Brown, we've got Sissoko, Lanzini, and Rui Patricio. Autograph, Giovanni dos Santos. Alright. Then we had a Prizm, Heung-min Son. We had a Prizm, Fabio Silva. We had Stadium card, Molyneux Stadium for the Wolves. We had a nice Chelsea logo card for Chelsea. Tottenham did quite well. You had a Gareth Bale auto to go with a bunch of other stuff. And then for Arsenal, you had a Saka base and a Saka Prizm. And for Manchester United, you had Greenwood base, and a Chicharito. Feeling the next, what do you call it? Breakaway should be pretty good. We haven't hit a Color Blast in a while, or the other one. What is the other one called? Color Blast or Kaboom? So we should have a Color Blast or Kaboom coming soon, I would think, out of Breakaway.